welcome back. It turns out most of us aren't washing our hands correctly, but here you go.
Okay, thank you.
You know,
there
so
we
you
go.
can be clean.
Thank you.
Yes, right here, Michelle Mead. She is our big winner. She won that fabulous grill. Just checked it out. What you think?
Oh, I love the grill. I can't wait to use it.
And how do you feel? How do you feel?
Hot. It's hot. Oh my gosh, it's hot.
Yeah, and we have a fabulous sign behind you because today is actually her birthday as well.
Some surveillance pictures we showed you earlier this month have paid off with an arrest. And we're following some breaking news out of North Korea. The country's foreign ministry is calling talks with Secretary of State Mike Pompeo, quote, regrettable. Leaders are also accusing the U.S. of unilateral demands for denuclearization.
All right, it's time to pucker up because it's National Lipstick Day. Look at this, I've got like 4 lipsticks.
Is that normal? Would women have that many?
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
This is only a sample.
Yeah,
Oh, they are dropping them.
And today is the day to flaunt your favorite shade of lip color.
It does look really good,
adorable
doesn't it? Yeah.
movie. And I keep trying to tell you guys about it.
We may need some Kleenex.
Because they have an extended trailer that's out right now online, and you watch it and you're like ready to cry.
Really?
It's good.
Just in case.
I'll be all right. I'll be all right.
It's in Thailand, and we know that once it'll be a couple of hours once we get those boys out there, and they said that they are going to, you know, take them to the hospital right
That's
away.
right. It's supposed to be an 11-hour.
So part of the orientation, the females will be wearing a full gear, about 80 pounds worth, and then some of the training they're going to do is help a victim from a burning home. And this guy right here weighs about 175 pounds. Don't worry, guy. I'll help you. I got him. See, not bad. Ladies, you can do it.
Well, first of all, they all have water bottles, some sort of hydration to keep cool. And good news is the rain is holding off. You can see folks out there with their umbrellas just in case it does rain, and of course to stay cool. And speaking of the 4th of July, well, that's right around the corner, literally a couple days. And Megan Charborough from Studio 614 is joining us for some summer crafting fun.
Oh no, don't try it.
No, don't try it. All right, that's true. I don't want to spray it out here. Taylor Swift is expected to pack more than 60,000 people into the shoe tonight. And Jeff Reddick is saying, look what you made me do all morning. I need to see what did you have in the box there? Why are you calling us out? Me do.
Trouble.
I knew you were in trouble. Ha, ha, ha. We love it. He was begging this morning. He wanted to cover it. So that's why you're out there. Good job, Jeff. A California man with a green card and living in the U.S. for decades saying ICE agents picked him up while he was watering his yard.
Welcome back, guys. We are at Eagles Lodge, Pepsi's A Grilling with ABC 6 News. It's a warm day, but it's a fabulous day to be out here grilling. Check out our spread. This is
6-year-old twin boys from Ohio are being called heroes this morning. Now, last week in Florida. I wish we had those temperatures like year-round. Make it happen, fellas.
Yeah.
Now, people are taking to the streets to help understand mental illness. Hundreds of cars could be seen. This morning, the Democrats are calling for the president to cancel his meeting after 12 Russian nationalists were indicted.
Fox News.
And Sunday we'll be playing, and Mexico will be playing next Sunday.
That's right.
And we're on your side with a bit of good news about your medicine cabinet. Merck says it's cutting prices on 6 drugs. In fact, on Thursday and Friday, 4 separate crashes slowed the commute on 270 northbound and southbound. Drivers are finding ways to cope, and our Jeff Reddick joins us live in the studio to explain. Good morning, Jeff.
Good morning, Jackie.
Well, only on Good Day Columbus, Hollywood actor Mark Wahlberg tells us he'll be doing more business in Central Ohio. He's the new owner of the old Bobby Lehman Chevrolet. Get ready, we're officially 7 Saturdays away from the long-awaited season kickoff. A lot of folks already believe it's championship or bust for Urban Meyer's 7th OSU team. The Ferguson fire in California has now burned more than 24,000 acres as it cuts a slow but destructive path towards Yosemite National Park. Now, since our story originally aired earlier this week, the family says they've received numerous calls about people wanting to help and donate their kidney. Little Ava also had 2 major surgeries from health complications. Now, those surgeries went well, and she's back home recovering this morning.
Okay. It usually has to do with harvest or something like that.
I thought they were talking about OSU.
No.
The buck.
Oh, the buck. There you go.
The buck moon. I was thinking about
this
that.
would be like
you guys
a
have me
deer.
well trained. Future fundraiser, and oh my goodness,
Take a look at
this. The event helps support Columbus State's highly regarded culinary arts program.
Great event, and
And it's delicious.
Now, you may notice some big changes the next time you book a flight with American Airlines, and it's good news. It's something you like. The company is a beautiful day. There's no point of going to the movies, right, Phil?
I hear that Mission Impossible movie is really good.
2 other fatalities, a firefighter and a fire inspector, bringing the death toll now to 5, with more than 10 other people still missing. Officials say that number could still rise. It may seem too early to be thinking about the holidays, but not for some Oregon farmers. The extreme heat is taking a toll. After several species of small lizards survived winds during the 2017 hurricane season, well, a team of scientists decided to find out how. By using
Leaf blowers, right?
A manhunt in New Orleans is underway after 10 people were shot. 3 of those people died and the others were injured. Don Winstill is the director of the Franklin County Dog Shelter. He's here with more of the Dogs Playing for Life program. And we also have Maddie over there. So introduce the cute doggies we have here.
We want to talk about Jackie and I. We get to be out at your event on Wednesday.
Yeah, we're going to be there on Wednesday emceeing while Maria's having fun.
This is where Miriam Vargas calls home. She's been living here with her 2 little girls for almost a month. Now she's opening up for the first time and explaining in detail how it's been living in sanctuary.
Mis hijas. Miriam Vargas says her daughters, they give her strength to keep fighting to stay in this country. After living in Ohio for 13 years, ICE gave her a deportation letter. She says they told her to go back to Honduras on June 27th. That's when she came here to the First English Lutheran Church seeking asylum and making a public stance against being separated from kids.
The victory is not getting them in sanctuary. That the victory is getting them out.
Ruben Castilla Herrera is helping her through the legal system and getting local support.
We have a resolution right now with City Council that would support her and support Edith Espinal.
Edith Espinal, a mother of 3 from Mexico, is living at another church in the north side since October. She was the first public sanctuary case in Ohio. Herrera also fighting for her case.
The system itself is not doing anything. It's removing us. It's detaining. It's criminalizing. It's deporting. And so we have to raise our voice and be brave and take those chances.
Vargas says the past month has been tough on the girls. They miss playing outside, swimming, and being with their friends. When I asked the 41-year-old mom if she feels like a prisoner, she broke down.
¿Usted se siente como un poco como una prisionera? Sí. Sí. Sí.
As she wipes her tears away, she has this advice for other undocumented immigrants living in Ohio.
Pues que luchen.
She says continue to fight, stay informed, and never lose hope. Near the east side, Jackie Orozco, ABC 6 News. Hundreds gathered for the 48th annual 4th of July celebration in Worthington.
I think it's wonderful, 4th of July.
Several older vets led the parade. This year, 92-year-old Corporal T.W. Harrison is getting a special honor. He's one of the last World War II veterans living in Worthington.
How do you feel today?
I feel good because I didn't want to get up.
Good thing he did get up because the Honor Guard gave him a special salute.
Thank you, sir.
I had no idea that all this was going on for me, you know, and I think it's wonderful, and I love it.
That same love and appreciation was shown all across Central Ohio to not only our veterans, but to our flag. In Upper Arlington, Northland, Short North, and many other communities, huge crowds came out to celebrate America's Independence Day.
And there's no greater nation on this earth than the USA. And that's my opinion. We're blessed. We're free.
Free because of the men and women who served like Corporal Harrison.
I'm happy about this. I really am. Because it may not be here next July, but I'm hoping to be.
Hello, good morning.
They may be young, but they come with a purpose.
Hello.
Keep immigrant families together, and they're coming with passion in their hearts. Kids from all over the state gathered here at Trinity Episcopal Church.
Time's wasting. Time is now.
Then marched around the State House.
Here, no hate, no fear. Immigrants are welcome here.
Many of these kids are part of a literacy summer program.
And they assigned themselves homework in order to go home and do these speeches, right? They said they wanted to do the issue, they wanted to do it, and they made it happen.
11-year-old Lindsay Jarrett says her speech came from her heart.
How's this one nation under God? These people are here for better lives. God would never approve of this. He would care and take in these refugees.
Many other young activists had a lot to say about the broken immigration system, too.
It's not right what Trump's doing to these children. Like, it's just not right. You know, like, children need to be with their family.
I'm out here because this law, this is ridiculous. Like, they're all the same. We're all the same people.
People come to America for a fresh start. Why stop? Why not time come now?
Representative Purcell Craig, the only lawmaker joining these young voices. The goal? Get bipartisan support to fix the country's immigration crisis.
That is my hope, and that is my prayer.
Faith turning into action.
I feel like this can make a difference.
No hate, no fear.
Jackie Orozco, ABC 6 News.
Columbus Fire is making history. The department is offering its first ever Women Get Ready Fire orientation today. If that sounds like fun to you, well, here's a preview.
You see these guys? It's the same training the Columbus Fire Department wants for women, but there aren't too many female firefighters here.
We have 34, and we're looking for more.
That's out of a force of 1,500. Julie DeSalvia had zero training before becoming a firefighter.
I was actually the only female in my academy class.
DeSalvia is not only a firefighter, but a wife and mom, too.
I have 3 children. And my husband's actually a Columbus firefighter.
Her husband was already wearing the uniform and motivated her to join. 17 years later, she's still here and loving it.
Once you try it, you'll be hooked. You'll be hooked.
So I wanted to jump in her shoes.
Hey, these are actually kind of comfortable.
To see what it takes to be a firefighter.
Now, Jackie, hurry, we've got an emergency.
I was a little slow getting the uniform on, but I was finally ready for some training.
So part of the orientation, the females will be wearing a full gear, about 80 pounds worth, and then some of the training they're gonna do is help a victim from a burning home. And this guy right here weighs about 175 pounds. Don't worry, guy, I'll help you. I got him. See, not bad. Ladies, you can do it. Whew.
You don't need any prior training to become a firefighter. You learn everything here.
If you say that, you know, I'm not ready and I'm here and I need to be here, we're going to work with you to get you there.
She says the starting salary is $50,000 a year and full benefits. No excuse but to try, right? I did.
Oh, I got it. I got it. Go, 150-pound victim. Oh. It's all right, buddy. I got you.
Gotta work on those biceps there.
Today was supposed to be the big day. 10-year-old Ava Brown was supposed to have her kidney transplant from her teacher. But after doctors here at Nationwide Children's Hospital told her that it wasn't going to be a perfect match, the family is devastated.
I cried for several hours. I had to get myself right before I could tell her. And she cried for days. She's had nightmares about dying. She's woke up screaming in her sleep.
Alana Brown says her daughter, 10-year-old Ava, is heartbroken.
She just keeps thinking she's gonna die.
We first told you her story in May, excited that one of her teachers would donate her kidney.
I felt really excited because she's gonna save my life.
But she got sick. Doctors pushed the original transplant surgery from May 30th to July 18th, hoping she would get better. She did. But now doctors say she can't take her teacher's kidney anymore.
After this illness, all of a sudden, she had these antibodies. They don't understand why they developed. They only think that those were to help her fight off the illness. These new antibodies mean that she now has a 65% chance of rejection.
Now they have to start from scratch and look for a new donor.
God's going to bring you a better kidney. Maybe, for whatever reason, maybe that kidney was supposed to be for someone else. But we're going to get through this.
Ava has type O blood, which means she can take negative or positive type O blood. Alana Brown says her daughter is a fighter and will keep smiling, hoping for another superhero to give the gift of life.
You can be a living hero and bless our daughter. Even if you're not a match for us, you could be a match for someone else.
The family will be staying overnight here at the hospital as Ava will have another surgery tomorrow. Now, if you want more information on how you can help the family or learn to become a living organ donor, just go to our website and click on this story. For now, reporting here at Nationwide Children's Hospital, Jackie Orozco, ABC 6 News. Now, Mark Wahlberg talked about jumping into the car business, bringing his popular restaurant to Columbus, and maybe even filming some movies right here. We were there as one of his first customers got a very special surprise. Check it out.
Okay, hold on one second.
Terry O'Brien is starstruck.
Hello, Mr. Wahlberg. Hi. It is so nice to talk to you.
It's nice to meet you over FaceTime. How are you?
Not only is she picking up her brand new car, but she got to talk to the new owner, Hollywood megastar Mark Wahlberg.
Isn't FaceTime awesome?
It's the best.
And he's quite the charmer.
I know, I don't blame her. Look at this. See all this? Yeah.
No, you look beautiful.
O'Brien says she didn't notice all the new signs of the building earlier this week until she was making her down payment check to the former owner, Bobby Lehman.
And he goes, no, you're going to have to void that check and make it payable too. And I go, the Mark Wahlberg? Yes.
Turns out O'Brien is a huge fan. So folks at the dealership arranged this FaceTime call with the movie star as she picked up her keys.
We're going to be coming there soon. I can't wait to come there. We'll have to have you down for a visit.
I plan to be here, yes. I would like to meet you in person.
Yeah, we'll have to get you a tune-up and have a little lunch or something.
The Hollywood star bought the dealership with business partner Jay Feldman, who owns several dealerships in Michigan.
We're really excited about Columbus. It's a great market.
Feldman got involved in the Wahlburgers restaurant chain in Cleveland. I asked Mr. Wahlberg himself if he plans on opening a restaurant in Columbus.
That's probably part of the plan. We got to figure that out. I think we're going to bring the truck there quite a bit for now, but if we find the right location, absolutely.
Wahlberg says he plans to come to Ohio often.
I'll be there soon. I'm planning it around my trip to promote Mile 22. I have a movie coming out in August, so.
August 17th.
Okay.
Leaving O'Brien a very happy customer.
She was very happy and excited. Now, no official date has been set for the grand opening, but while Wahlberg says he will be here in Columbus when that happens, he plans to come often to check on his dealership. Dwight Orr was charged with 2 counts of rape and kidnapping back in April. He posted bond just last week. Now the victim's mother is fighting to keep him off the streets.
He deserves justice. I mean, I know Garen was hurting, but this man broke him to the point where he didn't think he'd ever be able to heal again.
Terry O'Meadow still can't believe her baby boy is gone.
He left a letter basically just telling us, you know, that the thoughts were just too much. He couldn't handle the thoughts. His depression was getting worse, and he was sorry, and that he just felt there was no other way.
She says her son, 18-year-old Garen Hall, took his life in June. But in April, he was never the same after leaving from work at this gas station in Reynoldsburg.
He was crying. He told me, I was raped. Can you come get me? I'm at UDF. He was a mess. He was shaking. He was scared.
Terry says this man, 44-year-old Dwight Lamar Orr Jr., allegedly held her son at gunpoint and raped him.
As far as I know, my son is not a rapist.
Orr's father, Dwight Lamar Orr Sr., defending his son.
I don't know what they was doing, really, actually, because I just thought they was friends. They were riding around together all the time. But I didn't know what the situation was. Really feel for the family, and I don't know what to say to them. But I'm sorry it happened to their kid.
It's not Orr Jr.'s first run-in with the law either. He's been convicted of drug possession, involuntary manslaughter, and facing kidnapping and rape charges. Terry is worried prosecutors will drop the entire case.
They really haven't told us anything at all. They just told us without Garen and without a gun, there's not a lot there.
Now, Terry says the only silver lining in all of this, her son helped save the lives of at least 5 people. That's because he was an organ donor. His heart, liver, kidneys, and pancreas were all donated to people across the country. Now, one doctor's office is stepping in and bringing the grocery store to you, and it's all free.
How about some avocados?
Kendra Conrad never liked avocados.
I'll do 2 of those.
Until now.
And realizing their value in my diet,
So it's like, okay, I'll try it.
And it's all thanks to the Food is Health program.
It was a no-brainer to do this for our patients.
Ohio Health Riverside Family Practice is partnering with the Mid-Ohio Food Bank and a few other grocery stores to make all of this possible.
To help them manage their disease and take one thing off their plate that they didn't have to worry about.
Instead, they're teaching them what they should put on their plate.
That'll be great for your diabetes. These are the low sugar kind, so
awesome.
You'll get a lot of
and I'm not
protein.
Using bread, and we're going to use it with celery.
The program is helping 63 diabetic patients right now, including Conrad.
That's where the calories are.
That's where the calories and the extra sugar are.
Dr. Lori Hamama hopes to expand the program to help all their patients struggling to buy fresh produce.
Cost is a huge barrier. We provide up to 15 pounds of produce per person in the house.
That's about $70 worth of groceries a week. Their patients don't pay a dime.
Our cost is only about $7 a person. So compared to the cost of insulin or a trip to the ER, it's nothing.
The program kicked off a few months ago, and so far,
hi, how are you doing?
Good. Doctors are seeing results.
I'm nearing almost 25 pounds I've lost. So, and that's not me kind of running marathons or miles in the morning. That's just making better food choices.
Little steps that are making big changes.
We're trying to bring people kind of back to the roots of just fresh produce is really the cornerstone of a healthy diet.